Namaskar everyone, my name is Padmashri and today I'm going to speak to you about Slovenes, the human beings that live in Slovenia. So the number one fact about the people here is that there are only 2 million of them in the world, which means it is very rare to meet one and even rarer to forget one. So absolutely, if you do happen to meet anybody from Slovenia, pay close attention. There is something very beautiful happening here. And I will tell you the three main things you will observe about Slovenes right off the bat. Okay, so number one is their generosity. There are no words in which I can describe the Slovene hospitality. Dobro došli means we welcome you, and that really means they welcome you, which means they're going to put a lot of food on your table, a lot of drinks on your table, a lot of sweets on your table, to the point where it will take a while for you to digest it. So it's a lot of generosity. The abundance of this land is blooming to an extent that you will see it offered everywhere, and this has been a consistent experience for me, whether it is near the sea that I visited people, or up in the mountains where there is absolutely nobody. Even there, people will put out whatever they have around and they're going to make you feel really cared for. The second thing you are going to notice about my dear Slovenes is their modesty. And this is going to be shocking, especially if you have sensitive eyes like mine. This is going to be a very shocking sight. In India, we describe this mythical creature. It's a deer, extremely beautiful. She is really beautiful, but she doesn't know it. She has no idea how beautiful she is. So she is hopping around the jungle with this innocent, childlike demeanor, absolutely ignorant to her own bliss. You see, this beautiful characteristic of this animal is why it is a mythical creature. It is not easy to find one like this. And in Slovenia, almost everybody I meet has this quality striking from their personalities. They really do not know how good they are, which is for me it's a beautiful thing to watch, and I would recommend the rest of the world to take a few lessons from here. Then the third thing, now this may not be very easy for you to observe right off the bat, as I promised in the beginning. It may take a few drinks, it may take a few days, but once you are there with that Slovene person, and when that Slovene person trusts you enough, he will sing for you. There will be stories he will tell you. There will be poetry that he or she is going to share with you, and you are going to be intoxicated by them. It's very hard not to fall in love with a Slovene person when he or she is opening their heart for you. And there are all of these beautiful things that they have stored there for you. So just to demonstrate, I am going to put a link in the description below. It is one of my favorite stories from Slovenia. It's called A Cup of Coffee. It's a short story. The author is called Ivan Cankar. Once you listen to it, and if it resonates within you, something that you would like to know more of, please let me know in the comments below, and I will prepare a video with a list of reading from Slovenia. It's a pity that most of the world is unaware of how much wealth there is. The Slovene contribution to literature, to poetry, is enormous, and yet people don't know of it. So if Ivan Cankar is able to catch your breath, is able to have you fall in love with him, let me know, and I will introduce more of these Slovene masters to you. Thank you very much for joining today. I hope that I was able to answer your questions about Slovene people. It's the essence that I have tried to capture. If there is anything specific you want to know, put that in the comment box below and I will try my best to answer it. Thank you very much. Se vidimo, which means we will see each other again.